Hi guys, welcome to another Luke's Views. I'm just going to dive straight in. Saturday I watched The X Factor. Now at the minute it's still at the audition stage, so there's not really much I can say about that. There was this one girl, can't remember what her name was, but she sung an Emily Sandé song and she was just amazing. So if I can find the clip of her, I'll link it below somewhere. Then Sunday I watched Once Upon a Time. Now I am going to be doing a separate video about that because it is the final, well, was the final. So I'm just going to talk about, what happened during the series, what I thought about the series, and what happened the previous two episodes, because this is about a week and a half's worth of TV. So I'll link that video also somewhere. Then I watched E's Fashion Police. Now, if you haven't watched E's Fashion Police before, it's the panel show where Joan Rivers, Juliana, can never pronounce her last name, Kelly Osbourne, and George, don't know what his last name is either. But basically, they sit along a panel and basically just pick out and rip into shreds, basically, all of what the celebrities have been wearing throughout the week. And if you were feeling down or you don't feel well on the Sunday, just go watch that because it'll perk you right up. It is just hilarious. Joan Rivers gives off such an amazing performance because she's just amazing. She absolutely rips into every celebrity and you will find yourself just dying of laughter. It's so funny. Then on Monday I watched Whitney, and in this one her sister has come to town, and basically Whitney's like, why have you come to town, blah blah blah. It turns out that Whitney's sister is going through a sex change operation, and it's all about whether or not Whitney can sort of agree with what she's doing and, the weirdness of it, and do you know what I mean? It's just so funny. Then Tuesday I watched CSI, which was a bit of a strange episode. It was about a woman that had been a drug taker in a previous, do you know what I mean, before she'd met her previous boyfriend. It turns out the boyfriend was like a millionaire or something, and it's all about the relationship between him and the woman. Basically, she dies in, I think it's Central Park, near a river or a lake or a pond, not entirely sure. But it's all about, well, why is she here? They find a check at the side of her body, so it's, it sort of links back to the boyfriend. They all think that the boyfriend's killed her. Turns out that it's the mum of the boyfriend because she doesn't like the fact that she's a drug taker, and she thinks she's bad for his son, and all that sort of weird thing. I didn't watch New Tricks this week. I've got quite a few of them to catch up on. But I did watch... No, this is Wednesday, sorry. Wednesday I watched Wentworth, which is, as I said in my previous video, it's a very strange show. Apparently it's based on the Prisoner Cell Block H series. Now, it is American. Not American, Australian, sorry. I'm getting... Do you know what I mean? My memory's going today. But it is a very strange... It's not one of them series that you could tune in for an episode and get what's going on. You'd have to watch 2 or 3 episodes before that, before you could watch it. This episode is all about who had killed the governor and the governor's replacement. And basically, I think one of the prison officers has been bringing in drugs to sell to someone. So it's a very strange series. I'm liking it, don't get me wrong, it's a good series, but I'm not that, do you know what I mean? I can't really give you any opinion on it because it's only been 2 episodes in. It is, so far as I'm aware, a good series, but it's... If you watch it, you'd have to, do you know what I mean? It's not an easy series to watch. You'd have to sit down and watch a few episodes before you could understand what you were going on in the series. But other than that, it's a good show. So I'm looking forward to episodes of that. Didn't watch anything else on the Wednesday. Then the Thursday I watched the Britain and Ireland's Next Top Model final. It was between Sarah, which was the red-haired Irish girl, No, Sarah wasn't... Anyway. the redhead Irish girl, the one from Leeds, which is near me, and the one which was from London, which had become homeless and I think derives somewhere from within the Caribbean or something along those lines. I think she said in her personal, a background story. And it's all about who would become the actual winner, because this was the finale. Turns out that if you haven't watched it, spoiler alert, it is the woman with the Caribbean influence that won. I didn't actually think that she was going to win. Do you know what I mean? She was more of the underdog to me. I did want the one that was from Leeds to win, but, overall I thought the one from Ireland was going to win, but turns out the Caribbean influenced, do you know what I mean? I can't remember the names, because I'm absolutely rubbish with names, which is great. Then I watched Don't Trust the Beat in Apartment 23, and this episode was all about, James is going to be doing a dance-off with the person that played Superman, I think he says. And it's all about the fact that he's training, and June and Chloe, sort of fight it out. June wants him to stay on focus, whereas Chloe wants him to go out and party, and so that he doesn't worry about it. Turns out that she puts a very awkward video of him up on the internet and makes him, do you know what I mean, more or less a laughing stock, but it turns out that he thanks her in the end, because he's not worried about the dance-off, he's more worried about the video, which I suppose accomplishes what she was trying to set out to do, but there you go. Then I watched Alan Carr, Chatty Man, and this one had, I can't remember who we had Kirsty and Phil from Location, and Three American. I think they're from a new action thing. If I remember right, it's Channing Tatum, and yeah, I can't remember do you know what I mean? Clueless with names, but there you go. As always, Alan Carr is just hilarious. Do you know what I mean? He makes you laugh so much. So if you haven't watched him, you really need to go watch him, because trust me, you will just die laughing. It's just so funny. Do you know what I mean? It mixes the fact that he's a comedian with the fact that it's a chat show, which is good. Plus, it's a Friday night, so it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's not too conservative. They have room to, play around with it and make you laugh and make it a bit more edgy, which is good. As I said again, watched The X Factor. Well, actually, no, I didn't, did I? I watched it on repeat, I think. Yeah, but do you know what I mean? It's just the auditions, and not that I could really tell you about it. When it gets to the live shows, I will do like a little segment, I suppose, because then there is actually something to talk about. Do you know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, after the auditions, you can't remember until you get to boot camp, which apparently there is a good twist coming to boot camp, which is the fact that they've all been given their categories already, and basically at boot camp they're going to have 6 seats, and what they can do is, rather than putting someone through to judges' houses, they can put them on them 6 seats. But there is a little twist that if they think someone else is better than one of them, they can kick the one that they've already said, yeah, you're through to judges' houses, out of the chair and go, right, well, you're not good enough. Do you know what I mean? So it is a very good twist. And that's basically all the TV that I watched this week, which I hope you've enjoyed watching my video. I hope you remember to hit the thumbs up button, and do you know what I mean? I hope that you remember to like, comment, do all them usual things. I'm rambling now. Hope that you remember to check out all my social media things, and I hope you have a nice week. So, yeah, have a nice week.
Well, now it's Luke Sam Saudi. Yeah, he's at it once again. Well, now it's Luke Sam Saudi. Yeah, he's at it once again. You know that I'm so proud to call him one of my good friends.